everybody. Welcome to the pop-up. Yes, I am popping up, which seems weird to me because I am so used to having, like a opening or something like that. Y'all know I have a complete scripted opening for the podcast, for the read. I don't have anything for the pop-ups. Y'all give me some suggestions in the comments. What is a good intro to the pop-ups? Because it's something got to be done, because I just be saying, hey, welcome to the pop-ups. I be absolutely needing something more. But anyway, I digress. I am here to pop up because I have been in these internet streets most of the day, and I see a thing going on, and I want us to talk about it. We touched on it in my last podcast, and I knew it was going to be coming because these folks cannot stand for Harry to win. They cannot stand for him to have some money in his jeans. They cannot stand for his pockets to be deep. And so I knew it was coming. And it has come. The first thing they want to talk about, he settled. What is he hiding? I saw this panel on Good Morning Britain, and they was talking about, well, the reason he probably settled is because he maybe something about him that he didn't want to come out. NGN probably had something on him, so he settled. These people are gaslighting, gaslighting. They absolutely should give classes on how to gaslight their viewers. It is ridiculous. Do they not remember that he wrote a whole book exposing everything that he has done? His life is literally an open book, but they are grasping for straws, trying to absolutely reflect the fact that this company, NGN, is a criminal enterprise. That they did everything that Harry said that they did. But no, they don't want to say that. They want to say that Harry settled. And that is the reason why that was the first thing I addressed off the bat when I came on to my podcast. I absolutely did, because I knew this was coming. I knew it was. And so I am going to read a tweet from yesterday. I'm not going to play the soundbite that I played at the top of my podcast because it's just that important, and I knew it was coming. I know these flying monkeys. I know these old toadies. I know every one of these old ugly old hags and all of the minions. I know how they think, and I know how they work, and I knew that they were going to be doing that. So I'm going to put this up. And let's go down memory lane from my podcast, my last podcast, and saying this. This particular squatty posted this and said this. It says, before dumb people start with, he has settled. Harry didn't settle. They settled with him. Let's go on. Let the intelligent people in the room speak. Prince Harry wanted to go all the way, but then they admitted wrongdoing. Huh? What you say? They admitted wrongdoing and apologized. In the UK, there was no way to go forward because they have already admitted to it. Huh? Did you hear that? You know those things on the side of your head? Use those. Use those. Because at the end of the day, you're not using them. If you think that Harry settled. I was also watching James O'Brien today, and he explained it to his audience like this. Even though this is not a criminal case, he said it's like this. Why would you go forward in a case when the person who is on trial admits they did it? They're already saying they did it. Why would you go forward to present evidence? Why would you go forward to do anything once guilt has been admitted to? It makes no sense. It's stupid. But I know a lot of people talking about, well, we didn't see the evidence and this and that and the other thing. Well, if you had been listening, using those things on the side of your head, you would have heard Tom Watson, who is the co-complainant in this suit with Harry, said that they were going to give a whole dossier to the Met Police. Harry didn't sign an NDA, and none of this stuff is sealed. All of it can come out. That's what he's saying. That is what he's saying. What are you talking about? They gave Harry everything he wanted, including freedom to say what he wanted to and present evidence to the public. You think that we're not going to see what's going on? If that dossier goes to the police, we're going to see and we will learn what's in it. Stop it. Stop with the stupidity. That's all I'm saying. I've been in these internet streets trying to help these people who pretend and act like they real stupid. That they don't understand that Harry hadn't settled with anybody. They settled with him. And that he could not take it any further. How could he when they already admitted guilt? It makes no sense. But for some people, making sense doesn't matter. And especially to a deranger. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. It's another thing I want to take up. And it's this right here. I'm going to put this up. Let's be clear about this thing. Don't get it twisted. Prince Harry unequivocally won his case against Murdoch. Huh? Huh? He did. When you don't have to give up anything and you get everything that you want, I think that's a win. Unless winning has changed, I'm just saying. It said won in his case against Murdoch by getting written public admissions and apologies. Harry said that's what he wanted. I mean, come on now. And it says those who say otherwise are just pained by Harry's vindication because the other brother, and we all know that's what it's about. It's about because Harry outshine him every time. He outdo them every time. He outsmarts them every time. Every time they think they have absolutely crippled him or somehow hindered him, he levels up. Every time. And they should know by now they can depend on the fact that Harry is going to level up. I'm just saying. And it said, their future king sold his silence to Murdoch for a meager 1 million. Well, it's a lie. And I'm telling you, I bet you if you go to Buckingham Palace or you go to Kensington Palace, it is some folks whose demons are really acting up in their stomach right now. They are holding their stomach and rolling around, and I bet you one who walks around looking like he's on a crack pipe. I bet you that one right there is in the bed with the covers over his head, hugging his good friend Jack Daniels today. Because his brother has outdone him once again. Once again, Harry has showed him up for the mediocre that he is. And I just love that for him. Let's not get it twisted. And at the end, and I'm so glad they put my fave Nene Leaks up here because at the end of the day, that's on period. Dot, 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 dot. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to put this one up too because this is another thing that's grinding my gears today. them wanting Harry to give his money to charity. They don't want Harry to have nothing. When Harry has a few dollars in his jeans, they absolutely act like they lose their mind across the pond. They want him to be poor. When he was walking around with holes in his clothes and holes in his shoes, they could not have been happier. But now Harry lives in a big house wearing designer clothes, and his pockets are so deep he can never ever reach the bottom of the pocket. They have a problem. They have a problem. I'm gonna put this up. This particular squatter said this. Why are people saying if it isn't about the money, Prince Harry should donate all of his settlement money to charity? What the? That is what I want to say. What the? Would he do when he has two children he could put that money in trust funds for? Exactly. Because you think they're gonna look who is gonna look out for Princess Lilibeth and Prince Archie if it's not their dad? Who? It's not gonna be his brother because his brother wants to keep them in poverty just like he wants to keep Harry in poverty. He wants it all for himself and his family. So Lilibeth and Archie is not gonna get anything from them. And do you think he gonna get any from King Charles III? You think he gonna get any from him? I don't think so. He's too busy looking out for Camilla's folks. We all know that he set up trust funds for, I think, her two children and probably her grandchildren too. He ain't gonna give Archie and Lily nothing. Harry and Meghan and those children are on their own. And I tell you one thing that really, really, really grinds their gears and is the rub for them is the fact that Harry will not need anybody or anything. He don't even need Netflix because they were just really, really betting on the fact that Netflix was going to drop Harry and Meghan and they weren't going to have any money. And at the end of the day, they got plenty of it. And they don't even need Netflix. Live with it. Sit with it. Let it soak in. That's what I'm saying. And I love it for them. I'm just saying. And this particular squatter goes on to say, and there's no proof that William donated any of his secret settlement. Where is the lie? Worry about what he's doing. He is the public figure. He's the one that's going to be king. Why you ain't worried about what he did with his measly million that he took in secret? Got no apology, got no kind of vindication for his mother, got nothing, and did not even tell his brother he had got it. Shows all the character it just shows his character. I'm just saying. So worry about him and let Harry worry about his family. And don't worry about his pockets. Always worried about Harry's pocket. Harry's pockets is just fine today, I must say. All right, I'm going to put this one up. And here's another one. The squatties are just coming in there and saying, Harry don't need to donate none of his money to charity. He does enough for charity. How many charitable organizations does Harry contribute to? And how many charitable organizations Harry has started? How many? What he's supposed to just give all his money away to the point where he needs charity himself? Stop it. And this particular squatty, I'm putting it up. This particular squatty said this. All the people saying Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, should donate money he won in his lawsuit against Murdoch. Did any of them start a GoFundMe to cover his legal costs when they thought his case was going to trial? Oops, oops, oops. No, they did not, because they were in the corner rooting for him to lose so he could absolutely be in poverty. We all saw when they left, they thought they were going to be out begging. They thought Harry and Meghan were going to be begging. And boy, has that little bubble been burst. Yes, it has. Now, Harry's pocket is way, way, way deep than they could ever dreamt they could ever be. And I see him out here talking about he got $10 million, he got $20 million. They don't know how much money Harry got. And I said this before the settlement even occurred. Harry's no punk. Don't worry about what Harry's going to do. Let's wait for the statement. I said that, roll it back, because I knew Harry was not going to punk out. And he didn't punk out when it comes to his money. He did not. Just like he didn't punk out for that statement, he did not punk out for his money. So they can count all the money they want to, but at the end of the day, they don't know. But I bet, this is my bet, if we really knew the song, we would say, yeah, yeah, Harry's no punk. David do not slay Goliath for pennies, let me tell you. So if it makes them feel better to think that he didn't get that much money, go ahead and think that. But let's keep our eyes out on what kind of necklace Meghan has on next time. I'm just saying. I'm going to put this up. And this particular squatty said this. So Harry should give his settlement money away because him and Meghan are too rich? But you were calling them broke like a month ago or something? And they can do whatever they want to with it. You can keep on rage tweeting now. Me, and I'm telling you, they are rage tweeting because they cannot stand the fact that Harry and Meghan will never, and I repeat that, never have to be at the mercy of those left behinds. Oh yes, they thought that they never was going to make it. They always underestimated. Well, they didn't know Meghan like that, because if they had a new Meghan, they never would have underestimated her. But they have always underestimated Harry. And Harry has always exceeded their expectation. He has. And why, oh why did they think that he wasn't going to do it this time? Oh, I love it. Because y'all remember Charles with his weak, weak, weak self telling Harry not to do this, and that it was a unaliving mission. And Harry said, bet. And he took everything away from Harry, trying to control him, to keep him from doing this very thing. And Harry took all of that, and he has succeeded, and he has won, and it is right there for them to see. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to put this up. And this particular, the Ranger, had the nerve to try to, I don't know, try to say that what Harry did was, what William did was the same as what Harry did, and why we are making a big deal out of it. So this is what, I'm going to put it up. And this is a repost of what this Deranger said. And the Deranger said this. Y'all are just hypocrites who had always insulted William for settling. Now Harry has done the exact same thing you guys insulted his brother about. Trying to say that Harry and William are equal in what they did. And this particular squatter came in and reposted that and said this. One brother settled in secret, no accountability or public apology. The other brother got Murdoch to admit to his crimes. To top it off, Prince Harry even demanded a public apology, not just for himself, but for their mother, Princess Diana. The two brothers are not the same. And where is the lie? Where is the lie? They're not the same. One is a hero and the other one is a zero. One is a plus and the other one is a minor. And that's just the way it is. And they're going to have to live with that, knowing that their future king, and well, they've lived with the fact that their king, their present king, are trash. They are. And they lack in character. They are chicken hearted. They are. They have, I bet if they open William and Charles's chest up, it's the heart of a chicken that lies in their chest. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Bye. See y'all later. Bye.